Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are actually unpaused. Look at that. That didn't happen much last episode. We were working on organizing a lot of our new holdings. Shinzaru, why do you have a colony ship in our system? What is your plan here? Can they do this? I feel like they can't. Okay, they're just passing through. I guess that's acceptable, considering we'll be doing the same exact thing. Now we have a bunch of construction ships ready to go, and we need to decide where we want each of these gateways. Now I'm thinking we probably want a gateway, certainly in this region somewhere. And I'm thinking over Cardorth would be a good spot. So we'll start a construction ship going over there. Then, one down over here would be ideal. I would like one in this constellation. And I think just behind the front, right here, would be perfect. To that end, we need to have a station right here. So we'll start that upgrading. We are over our starbase cap. We'll need to do something about that at some point. But we're actually doing okay on energy credits, so I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, so then we've got one in that constellation. I'd like to have one over here. So we'll drop one right up in Puo over here, and we'll put a pretty high priority on cleaning up this border gore. Then I'd definitely like one over in this region, as well as one right over here in Suitor. Okay. And now it'll take time for these construction ships to get in position, but that's okay, we need influence anyway. 100 influence per ship. Various people are claiming against us. It's a little odd. Do you guys have any friends? Like, hypothetically, can we even declare war on them? Actually, we can. And they don't have anyone who would defend them. We could go grab Zeta Reticuli. We're going to send the Baronel fragments to do that. And also, I want to make sure that we have all of our fleets built up. These guys seem to have forgotten where they're going. Now, why have they done that? This is a Titan. Where's that Titan supposed to be? Not in the Throndrate shards. Corvettes, battleships. I think it's supposed to be in this fleet, although... Which fleet doesn't have a Titan? You've all got Titans. We've got our 8 Titans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Titans. This Titan is a spare. Okay, I don't know how that happened, but we'll get rid of it. And the Baronel fragments are just going to come right up over here. And we also want to bring our armies in. So we'll bring those over as well. Various people are laying claims to us, but I want to just grab Zeta Reticuli while we can. And maybe the Sovereign Rutherian planets after that. If we have a claim on them anyway. Okay, now we have more of these ships turning up. This seems to be a problem with this version of the game. where it builds these ships when you hit the reinforce fleet button and doesn't seem to actually keep track of where they're supposed to go. It's kind of strange. Maybe it's because I upgraded partway through this campaign. I'm not sure. Do we have any other ships in construction currently? We absolutely do. Most of them going to the 8th Fleet. I don't know. We're producing so many alloys, maybe the policy should just be it's easier to just disband these fleets that show up like this. They're being built in Grunthurst. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of odd. I guess we'll just disband them. Okay. We're going to be running out of minerals in 12 months at this rate. And that's probably because we have exceeded our naval cap. Which I didn't quite expect to do just yet. Well, we've got our colony ships ready to move. So let's go ahead and get our colony ships out over here. So first off, I want to go ahead and colonize habitable section A. There we go. And then we want to colonize these locations. Magao and the Suitor 2 habitat. Fantastic. Okay. And we still have a lot more ships that we're making, don't we? It should be... Are we going to be at 2250? We might be at 2250 for our final naval cap. If that's the case, we definitely need another anchorage station. So let's get that started. We're doing okay on energy credits, so I'm not concerned about that. Okay. This bastion over here is a little awkward. We'll go ahead and go for missile hangar, missile hangar. This is a crew gestation quarters. We definitely want a target uplink computer. We do have a defense grid supercomputer though, so that's fine. The coder station over here is lacking in defense platforms. There we go. Any of these other ones? Yep. Zeldra is. Yeah, that probably fought during the war and lost those that way. Any of these others? Yep, here's one. There we go. And Trinic as well. There we go. Anything else? No, those all look fine at this point. And then, of course, there's the ones that we are upgrading. Those are going to need some pretty hefty work. So yeah, we're going to have to deal with this mineral situation. There's no doubt about that. For now, let's just go ahead and check this foundry station. I mean, a big part of the reason that our minerals are declining is because we're making so many alloys, right? We're making 5,000 per month after our upkeep, which is just insane. More mining worlds would be a good thing, but mining worlds are kind of hard to come by. Like, I'd make this into one in a heartbeat, except that there's only 2 mining districts. Although we maybe should go ahead and replace the waste reprocessing center with a mineral purification plant. That wouldn't be the worst thing. We do need housing here, so we'll get some of that. This is a foundry station here. And of course, the number of orbital habitats that we have also stretches our minerals, because you can't get minerals from an orbital habitat. We need a job here, but there's nothing we can do about it right now. This refinery station needs jobs, and I'll just build a pair of habitation districts in both of these. It's very expensive on the minerals, but I'm not concerned. We can buy minerals. This tech world needs an upgrade on the Hive Nexus, and then a planetary supercomputer after. Okay, this foundry station here. We'll just go with a habitation district. This foundry station here, same thing. This is a refinery station. I'm going to replace this with a chemical plant. The number of jobs is not great, but it'll have to do. Okay. This foundry station here, we'll just do this. That'll be fine. We'll just do this. I mean, we're not going to have enough jobs. And we're also going to run out of minerals very shortly. We should probably buy some of those. Okay, we're at 15k minerals now. And once again, we can't quite get all the jobs because we don't have slots there, but that's going to have to be fine. Do that. That will be just fine right there. Okay, so there's the planets under control for now. We do have construction ships in position. So we are going to have to do something about that. Here's more of these ships just popping up that are no orders and not doing anything. Same with these. Like, we just built 2 battleships for apparently no reason. It's very strange.
Establishing lithosphere.
Like, I'd like to just straight up disband this fleet. And this fleet. Those fleets don't need to exist. And maybe that's the reason why it's happening. I don't know. I guess we'll see. The Baronel fragments are, of course, orbiting Coder, so they're not going to have the reduction. But I do want to fight these guys. So let's go ahead and declare war. We're going to claim them. Nobody will defend them.
We have declared war.
So we're just going to go take Zeta Reticuli. We'll start moving over towards the jump point. Tick so that the borders open, and in we go. Okay. Fantastic. In we go. This will be an exceptionally easy war to win. We'll just start bringing our armies in. We'll just need to land on 2 locations here. Let's take a look at their armies. 1788 and 0. Okay. So we will begin bombarding this station. And we will land on Integron first. Fantastic. And that'll give us access to these locations, as well as access to the sovereign Rutherian planets, which is going to be interesting, to be sure. So the Flumph station here, this is meant to be a defensive base, so we will keep upgrading that. Same with this one. We've got all those anchorages. Okay. The Coder station is, of course, queued up. That's all fine. Yeah, that looks good for now. We are going to be so far over our starbase cap, it's going to be insane. Luckily, starbases only cost energy credits, and we've got plenty of those. I thought I told you to land your armies here. Maybe I didn't. I definitely told you to land armies. There are no armies in orbit. What? Okay, it was going. It was just a little confused. Oh, they surrendered. Fantastic. We didn't have to fight over here. So let's send our army back to Shap then. There we go. And we'll send these guys back to Adelamar. Perfect. Wait. Wait. No. Come on. Let me pause. There we go. We don't actually want to do this because I want to check to see if we have a claim. We do. If we have a claim here, would anyone defend them? No.
We have declared war. Stone cold.
Okay. In we go. Excellent. And I guess to try to prevent the issues with the fleets from happening, I guess I'll just go in and hit the reinforce button on the fleet interface, and that might work better. Okay. This is a pretty good system, actually. So come on up over here. As soon as the month tick finishes. 218. That's fine. And 0. Okay. They've got a lot of stations here, actually. They've got quite a few stations. Okay. This is allegedly their capital with 218. Go ahead and bombard that. 218. 0. 218. 218. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll just begin our landings. And hopefully this will bump up our starbase capacity a little bit. That would be nice. To be sure. The Burana station is, of course, going to be our anchorage. So we'll get that started. Zeta Reticuli station is honestly not going to need to exist, but we can keep this as an anchorage. That'll be okay. They don't have a chance of winning. It's only a matter of time. Surely they'll surrender. I mean, we brought absolutely overwhelming force.
Research complete.
Hello, energy credit production. Let's go for energy weapon damage. Will this starbase need to continue to exist? Kinda.
Enemy colony has come.
Yeah, I guess it will. Are they surrendering? Is that what this freeze is? Yes. Perfect. Okay, so we cleaned up those couple of little guys. These are rebels of the Synthoid Link over here. Do we have a claim on these guys? We do. However, they would be defended by the Condyne Alliance. Fair enough. The next question is, do we care? The answer is not really, but we're also not really in position to fight the Condyne Alliance. So I think we will not just yet. So let's go ahead and head on back to our stations then. And we will head back to Shap with the army. Fantastic. Zeta Reticuli now doesn't have a reason to exist except that it's an anchorage. So that's acceptable. This over here is currently a shipyard, and I'm going to change this to be a defense platform. Gun, missile, hangar, and gun. And then we'll also want a target uplink computer, defense grid supercomputer, and upgrade that. Okay. Excellent. So we are making some progress over here. We got a couple new systems. That's always nice. We are definitely by far the superpower in the galaxy. And at this point, it's just a question of when do we want to flex our muscles, right? Let's see, this station here. Yeah, we want a hangar bay and a gun battery. We'll just dismantle the crew gestation quarters for now and get that upgraded. Excellent. The Suitor Station is currently an anchorage, and I'm going to leave it that way as we're upgrading until such a time as we are a little bit more comfortably over our naval cap. Although, actually, we're pretty close right now. To the point where we might be able to get rid of Zeta Reticuli once Burana comes online, which is a more defendable location, of course. Traveler Station is going to need to continue to upgrade, as is J. And Kenis, there you go. Eklum. Siga, there. Perfect. And these are already queued up defensively. This one isn't. I don't know how I missed that one, but now it is. Perfect. Yeah, that one's queued up as well. Okay. Well, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to start thinking about going to war with the Trinzaru again, because our truce is getting close to being up, and we've got some border gore to clean up. That said, I do want to go ahead and start getting some of these gateway construction sites started. So we'll build one right there. Excellent. And with that, it is pretty much time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.